Moo wants to keep running. The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis the Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo to tol!
Normally. Nancy, like a Slark.
I don't know about the Slark. I don't know about that.
Well, they just go
the illusion,
Okay,
girl.
sure.
So there's the Ilu hero last pick. I don't think Undying has a huge amount of direct counter to the AoE or the lane shove outside of.
That is kind of the nice thing about, you know, having this IO2 for Saberlight is that he's going to have just so much regen. He's going to be able to sustain very well in lane, even if he gets slowed down. Although they do have this tri-lane coming up. So again, Moon Meander going to try to join, but
Nice enough.
not quite enough healing for that kind of burst damage coming out from this lane.
But it's definitely a very impactful hero if you use your abilities at the right time.
I mean, you can say that about every hero, right?
That's not true.
Using your abilities
Ogre.
at the right time? No?
But the overall potential is like
It's
much
big,
higher.
yes,
than Tree.
yes. There's a lot of potential for some very big plays. Ooh, Boundless over here. Husky gonna go pop that Fairy Fire. Tomato wants this kill, and still gonna be Dubu who gets it, but Moo now ends up losing his courier, losing his friend, a lonely Timbersaw.
Your mid hero is over as a rotation. It takes a lot of time. And now he's just going to instantly rotate to the other side of the map. Who's getting so much done?
Dear Moon Meander is just not looking very healthy right now, as 3 heroes will collapse upon this little IO.
He earns on him as well to keep his HP high. He's just tanking creep waves now. They're just going to get all these towers like he's a Furion.
And look at that, just immediately targeting Moon Meander. Sable always ready, joining up over onto Brile. There's no mana left here for this Templar Assassin. There's not going to be much life left either.
Dude, they're playing so good and now rotating in the mid lane with TB. But yeah, it's compared to TB being ahead, yeah.
How does Z-Freak get 3 bounty runes?
They literally are owning so bad that they've been on the enemy side of the map for like 10 minutes. Like, that's what's happening.
Oh no, Tomato. He's gonna go for the ultimate. They follow up with the tornado. Moo doesn't seem to care, he just cuts him right down.
I'm so impressed right now. Moo's doing so good. He's like in every single one of these fights.
He is, yeah, no.
He's been in 6 of these 8 kills. And he was against a dual lane at the start.
They were very, very patient. Look at this, Moo just walking into 3 right now. Knows that he's got his teammates behind him if necessary. He'll pop one of the traps. Gunner, though, in position, waiting patiently here. Full snap over onto Dubu. They'll go and drop the Silence. They got the Static Storm. They're going to have to do a little bit more than them. Should be able to finally take down Moo, but it does take a lot to get there as Gunner goes into the Ghost Walk. They just don't have any detection right now. Gunner's just allowed to do whatever the heck he wants as Husky waits patiently. The jump down over onto Z-Freak. Z-Freak gets the overgrowth, and they're just still continuing to walk away. Probably have enough damage this time to take down Z-Freak, but they have to close the gap. All right, he's going to turn back into it. Moon Meander will collect himself a kill.
Cost. Tomato looking to get active, potentially spawn the rotations here. Great ulti.
Static Storm. It's going to hold 2 of them into place. They're not going to have that Temper just running around. A big melt strike over to Z-Freak, but now Moo is going to focus his attention over to Brile. They have the fingers. Refraction coming up. You can see that monkey ultimate over on the backline. Moo separated from everyone else, though. Husky throwing out the Hex, buying a little bit more time. He needs to get Constabulate over here, so they'll end up killing Moo, but they'll be able to turn back in. They kill Saberlight. Brile now looking for this opening. Gunner turning back around. A good deafening blast will push both of them back. Constabulate continues to just hit away over onto Moon Meander. He knows that he's the one who's still keeping him alive, but Tomato going in with the Boundless. He's just being controlled a little bit too much here. Brile jumping forward, though, wants Gunner, and those spirits, they're connecting. They'll finally be able to take him down. Tomato somehow still alive here. It's looking a little bit bleak, but now Brile, okay, he's going to try to continue to just fight Uncle Stubby. Gets the Sunder in this bottom area as well. Saberlight, all right, he pins him over to the wall, but the rest of the team has to get over there fast. Look at this Husky waiting patiently here. It's a lot of damage though over onto Moo. Moo with the Timber Chain though. He's gonna be just fine because they get the Sunder off. Moo going right back in though. He's all silenced. There's nothing to save him this time around, but they do have the overgrowth. Do they go back in? Husky, no, he'll fall to the Monkey King ulti. Still sit very low over on the side.
Tia's one is good, but she doesn't have eggs, so it's like good and bad.
Ooh, Saberlight jumping forward. He was trying to get the jump over onto Moo, but he's not going to be able to find it. Go in. They'll follow up with a beautiful Static Storm. Silence.
The hammer.
The IO goes in, but the hammer comes through. They'll get the kill on Saberlight. Z-Freak next to fall. Meatball getting dropped. Dubu ticking down over here. They go for the Sunder play. Saberlight looking for the opening. They need to put a little bit more damage over onto Dubu. They've got the Spirit. Nah, not going to be quite enough as they'll back off over on the side of Undying. They have the smoke. They're going to try to go for a wraparound play. They jump over onto Moo. Immediately following up here. Can they burst him down fast enough? Nice silence again, just getting dropped on top of everything else. His line just going to get destroyed, and so is Moo. They're just absolutely obliterated her. They weren't prepared for it. This jump down here coming out from Tomato. Z-Freak being held over in the kinetic field. Tomato's going to start just clicking away at him. He's got so much damage. Brile's going to be the one to clean up. And there's a stun over here. They can see Kostabile, and I
Doesn't
don't
have a
think he's
TP.
going to be able to fight this. He's going to try. He has really no other choices, but he's going to get stunned up. Does have the BKB if necessary. He's just going to stay here, and he's going to get bursted.
Huge catch there by...
Dire's courier has been
So teleport back to go deal with it. And they're going to hunt. They see Saberlight. Dibu, again, standing right nearby. The jump forward from Saberlight, but immediately the Hex following up. The finger, the chakra. It's enough to take down Saberlight. But the rest of the team, they're going to follow up. Bryle jumping forward. He's got so much damage. Gunner trying to run away. It's a good overgrowth. Saberlight forced to pop the BKB, but the smack not going to be quite enough here as the Scotty damage. They'll slow down Bryle just a little bit, but the fight is completely split as Moo trying to find this opening, trying to just regroup with the rest of the team, but he's so far away. Chakram tossed out again. Saberlight trying to go back in here, trying to put out that Scotty damage. It's a good boundless though as Moo runs away, limping. Husky also to fall. As Tomato, he's doing the damage along with Bryle. They just can't seem to burst them down.
That works really great. The amount of the amount of estimated hit points you get from buying just a second plate mill in a game against the TA Monkey is really high. So we'll start things off.
Bryle just took the racks.
Well, if they get rush out of it, it's worth it.
If they do, but I don't know if they're going to be able to do it because Saberlight already jumping into position. The Yules comes in. Tomato jumping forward with the Monkey King ultimate. Follow up with the Arena, the Thunderdome again. They do so much damage with the slides. They just blow Kostabile immediately. There is no buyback on him. They'll fall. They'll get the kill on Gunner. Tomato snatching up that Aegis though. The last second Z-Freak just getting bashed away here by Saberlight. They'll cut him down. And Husky's going to have to blink away. Moo limps out as well. Approaching from the low ground, which is always spooky. Husky will break the jump forward. Oh, Saberlight though, a little bit off the mark. Can they blow up this Mars fast enough? This is the question. He drops the Arena. He's got the BKB, but it's not going to be enough. Husky managing to stay alive over here. Tomato winding up though, wants to get the Wukong's command off. He's going to just get them in the slice bottom of the station, but they have so much damage. They go in and they manage to go and cancel it out. Now Tomato left alone. Look at the Scotty just being tossed. A deafening blast coming through. It's a double kill for Kostabile, and there is no buyback on this Monkey King.
Wait out the next Roshan and then clean that up for their team.
Husky wanting to get the jump over to Bryle. Immediately though, the jump forward. Oh, the big deafening blast though coming through. They'll be able to take down Husky. They've used the BKB. They've gone and they've dropped the Static Storm on top of everything. And again, we have an Ancestor over here. They can't use any of their items. They're scrambling. Oh, he's going to fall. Moo still alive, but just barely here. As Z-Freak is just silenced up. He's got to run away. You can see on the back lines, Moo trying to just pull away with that Timber Chain. Does manage to get out. Do have the vision though, the follow-up. Husky's back, they've got the finger. Can they take down Bryle? Yes, they can. Bryle's going to have to fight back. Moon Meander now surrounded, but Saberlight with a good spear. Going to be able to buy enough time, keep him alive. The follow-up though, again, Husky, he is going to die this time. Gunner, they have the vision, they've got the dust. He's trying to do everything he can, trying to break some ankles, trying to stay alive, but the Boundless connects. Saberlight gets himself a double kill.
Huge
the Rapier
Undying.
Still online here for Bryle. Forward against Bryle with this Aegis. Cheese on Io. You've got so many just ways to keep him healthy. Jump forward here from Saberlight. Gonna jump immediately over onto the back lines as Tomato going forward here, just hitting the tower. Able to burst down Husky. No buyback on the Lion. They already dropped the Wukongs. Monkeys everywhere. Force himself in. Saberlight going forward. Here it is. Oh, but they follow up and there's nothing to hold them into place though. The Cataclysm coming up, but Saberlight, he's totally separated from the rest of his team now. He's got his BKB. Bryle just slicing through everyone. Saberlight with a nice spear and Moo being tossed over to the side. They'll end up losing because Saberlight has no buyback. As this Timber Saw is the next one to fall, he's gonna buy back immediately. Excellent patience coming out from the side of Undying. There's gonna be the refresher coming out from Bryle again. Being prepared, has himself the BKB if necessary, still holding on to that Rapier. This guy, look at him, he's doing so much damage coming out from them, being rewarded here.
It's just so hard to fight into Wukong's command at this point.
Moo, the Nullifier coming out from Tomato, just so much damage. He doesn't manage to land the Timber Saw because the trees are all destroyed. And that's how you cut down a Moo. Husky's gonna blink away. Gunner trying to just push back a little bit here, but they'll be able to go grab up Husky. The Nullifier again coming out and they'll blow him up.
This is finally going to be the end here for the Zoomers. They elongated it by a great extra 10-15 minutes, but oh, Undying looks...
Oh, yeah.
That's why, I was looking at...
I mean, Undying beast, they... Necrophos. Okay.
Interesting pick. It's basically saying I'm gonna go to lane with this Necro versus
HP regen back, so...
See that TP here down to the bottom lane. They're going to try to make some breathing room here for Tomato. Brow going forward, has the Rolling Thunder. They've got the slow going out here. It's going to keep going back and forth, and Ryle will get the first blood. Tomato needing to be very careful. Well, they're going to try to go and punish Dubu instead. They've got plenty of lockdown, and they will just click him down. Despite that fairy fire, it'll take a little bit more effort, but eventually he falls. And again, top lane, you'll see the Phantasm getting pulled out here.
Close to Invoker, so I'd say the Quas Wax isn't really working out that great right now. And with the Maelstrom finish, he also does a lot of damage in these rotation moments.
Rolling Thunder over onto Z-Freak. He's going to keep bouncing back and forth here and get himself a nice pick off.
All you have to do is let.
Really taking advantage of it just yet, but ooh, they use the dust. They see Gunner. Saberlight jumping in, Z-Freak in position though. Ooh, a nice Winter's Curse, buying them a little bit more time here. Not gonna probably be enough to get the kill over onto Saberlight, but he's gonna have to back off. Got Bryle waiting in position. They'll draw over onto Dubu. They'll get the Swashbuckle up, but they're not gonna be able to save Dubu. Dubu will fall. The Rolling Thunder though coming through. Bryle looking for the angle. They managed to get the Cold Embrace off over Kostabile. They're gonna turn around and start chasing Husky instead. They realize that is the easier kill. It's Tomato though, left behind here, does end up getting stunned. Io tries to come in, tries to save him, but they had that scythe all ready for Tomato with his name on it. Throw back over onto Moon Meander. He'll be the next one to fall.
Transitions, and the fact that he has a lot of illusions that TA is going to struggle to deal with when they go on him, it could be okay for him.
I'm gonna jump forward here, Rolling Thunder. Look at the space that Moon Meander is giving here. Just wants to make sure that they don't end up being too close for that Winter's Curse, but you can see Z-Freak getting into position here. They should be able to take down Tomato the first time. Follow up over onto Saberlight. Scythe's gonna get thrown out. That is a dead Night Stalker. Tomato popping the BKB now. Has to run away. He's gonna try to put as much damage as he can over onto Moo, but there's the Winter's Curse. Going to buy a little bit more time here. Going to try to just can't. Oh, he's not gonna be able to teleport out in time. The Zoomers ready for them. Immediately back away. I'll pop a trap. Thinking about going in. Hear the Rolling Thunder coming forward from Bryle. Look at the BKB coming out from Kostabile to go into the back lines. They're hunting for Gunner. They do manage to get the dust up, but over on the side, look at this damage coming out. Oh my god, they just immediately blow up Tomato. They'll get Z-Freak too. Saberlight now running away. This Isle just gets dragged right back in. And just like that.
It's a great neutral item. Titan Sliver is excellent on Chaos Knight. It's going to be a hard choice though. Paladin Sword also really good on the hero, getting extra heals.
They have to see this coming. There's nobody defending. Creeps are pushing in. Look at the way that they're positioned over on the side of Zoomers. They're waiting for this attack. Immediately, all right, jump forward here. They're able to just blow up Z-Freak. Very nicely done move, popping Ghost Shroud, but they're able to find the kill on Husky as well. As now Saberlight stuck over here on the side, just flying around. They see Moo, they've got a lot of damage. They'll be able to take him down, but they'll also be able to take down Saberlight. As now Kostabile, he is just getting pounded away over here by Bryle, by Tomato. That's gonna be the Aegis. Come back up again, Husky teleporting in. Bryle just trying to put out the damage. They immediately just take out Husky yet again here, and they'll be able to lock into place. Gunner will fall, Moon Meander next. And now Kostabile trying to, oh, he's not gonna be able to go. He's not gonna be able to teleport home. There's just way too much damage coming out from the side of Undying. That is a team wipe for the 4 Zoomers as well. With this Gunner creeping forward little by little. Dubu hiding over this tree, throwing out a casual tornado. He's gonna get stunned up immediately from Dubu. Kostabile jumping out to the back lines though. Will immediately make Dubu pay for this, but this is not looking good for Gunner. Gunner, he's going to fall. Does have buyback. Rolling Thunder coming out now from Bryle, circling around. They want to take out this Winter Wyvern. They don't want to have to deal with them any longer. As Tomato fighting over the back lines with Kostabile and Moon Meander. The chase is on over after Z-Freak though. Can they finish off this Wyvern? The finger coming out. It's a good hit, and the scythe coming out over on Tomato. Bryle now is the only one here. He's going to try to just man fight against Kostabile, finding the opening. Dubu's here. Jump forward again from Bryle. He's just eliminating people, but Gunner, he's still chasing after now. Husky jumping forward, sees Bryle, get the kill on Husky. And the Isle sitting very, very low, trying his best just to keep Bryle alive. And now it is Bryle just against everyone. There's going to be the buyback. Yeah, wants to get back in. Bryle without mana now. It's looking pretty scary. He's going to have to go. Try to jump back here. Moon Meander rejoining in, trying to just put out a little bit more of that region. The chase is on after Gunner. Roche is back up again. These spirits landing.
Oh.
Down right down. They just don't have enough damage. Moon Meander now needs a tether, needs to get out. Is this gonna get cold snap down though after that buyback? Oh, it was so close, and now the gem's on the deck.
2 gems on the deck. Two Husky gems actually. Arctic Burn right click for Wyvern now. That's what he wants.
All right, let's go. Motto poking a little bit, the reality rift immediately, but jumping back.
Wyvern's not here. This is
There's not, as you can see, Brawl just rolling around, creating this chaos, trying to find these openings. They get the nullifier off over onto Costa. Can they burst it down fast enough? Yes, they can. That's going to be the Aegis. So they're going to reset over on the side of Undying. They don't have that rolling thunder. They'll get a little bit of a disarm off. Follow up the jump forward from Bryle. Does have that BKB as over onto the backline. Saberlight just making all of this chaos. Another disarm though coming through. They get the stun off too. They're just gonna keep bouncing back and forth. They get the curse off over the back line, but it's gonna be Costa who eventually falls. Now Moo running for his life. They'll get the scythe off. They'll get the kill on Saberlight, but they're looking like they're probably going to end up losing this Necrophos as soon as that curse is done here. As they'll jump back over onto the lines, over onto Husky. Moo still throwing out damage. Buyback coming out from Lion. Husky trying to get back into the fight, but they'll be able to go rolling around yet again. Gem on deck. The jump forward, a little bit more damage over onto this Moo, and he will fall as they'll take out Dubu. Can't quite go fast enough to grab this Invoker. They're trying. They even go for the reload play as Tomato just farms up the Ancients. Fights here. Or kills, at least.
25? They only got 26 freaking kills.
Yep. That's why he's got all the gold, all the experience. There it is, the jump forward immediately over to Costa. They want to just blow him up as fast as possible. And Z-Freak now, he's managed to get the cold embrace off, but there's just no way for him to get around. He's gonna get tight, he's gonna just immediately die. No buyback on this Chaos Knight. And all I can see is Saberlight's giant wings on the screen. This is...
Dude, that's so much damage.
Jump forward again, Bryle finding the opening over to Z-Freak. Z-Freak does have buyback. But they're gonna just rip apart these buildings. Undying has been so incredibly patient. On the other side of the screen, Bryle jumping forward again, trying to punish Gunner, trying to make these things open here.
Good escape.
Go forward, we'll run into Moo. Bryle gonna bounce off here, jump back in. BKB getting popped here from Moo, but look at Tomato, he got so much damage. Husky going forward, gets stunned up. This is the jump forward again for Bryle. He's just doing so much as Husky next to fall. The silence, the Witcher's Curse though comes out and buys him a little bit more time, but they just can't do enough damage over to Bryle. They cannot kill this man, even with the scythe. Oh, they almost managed to do have a Moomy Eater. He keeps him alive. He's got the BKB Bryle. Oh my God, that man should be dead.
Can't do it. He had 50% damage reduction when he gets Winter's Curse there, so even though his whole team.
Oh my God, he wants more. He's going in after Gunner.
Jeez.
This all hits, roll.